My pranams to all Atma Jyotis. We are continuing Guru Gita contemplation, shloka number 16 to 30. Guru Gita is a teaching given by Adi Guru, the primordial teacher, Shiva, to his wife Parvati and the first disciple, Shakti. So let us offer our pranams to Guru Parampara and then start contemplating on teachings of Guru Gita. Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru in the Saguna form as Ishvara creates the desire for enlightenment, supports it with wisdom, teaching, and destroys the ignorance. Guru is none other than Parabrahma himself. Dhyana Moolam Gurur Murtihi. Meditate on the form of the Guru, the gross form which is radiant with peace and wisdom, the subtle form full of love and compassion, and transcendental form which is formless. Meditate on the form of Guru. Puja Moolam Gurur Padam. Worship the feet of the Master. The Master's feet is nothing but Jnana and Bhakti, devotion and wisdom. Mantra Moolam Gurur Vakyam. The mantra is nothing but the teaching of the Guru, the teaching of self-enquiry, Atma Vichara. Moksha Moolam Guru Krapa. Liberation is due to the grace of the Master. Mannatha Sri Jagannatha. My Master is Ishvara, the Lord. Madguru Sri Jagadguru. The Ishvara has come in the form of my Guru, Sadguru. Madatma Sarva Bhutatma. My inner self is Paramatma. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru, who is fullness, represented by Purna Kumbha. Purna Madaha, Purna Midam, Purnat, Purna Muduchyate, Purnasya, Purna Madaya, Purna Meva Vashishyate. The Guru's weapon, represented by Trishula, destroys three types of suffering: Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika. Adnana Timirandasya, Jnana Jana Shalakaya, Chakshur Unmilitam Yena, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The feet of the Master represents the transcendental form. The feet of the Master represents Bhakti and Jnana. The footwear of the Master represents Viveka and Vairagya, discrimination and dispassion. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tat Padam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Sadguru is my inner light, Atma Jyoti. Antarjyotihi, Bahirjyotihi, Pratyakjyotihi, Paratpara, Jyotireva Jyotihi, Swayam Jyotihi, Atma Jyotihi, Shivasmiham. The lotus feet represents the enlightenment. So let us contemplate on different gurus in our life. Guru is all pervading reality. Guru is not just a person. Guru is beyond personality. Guru is a transcendental form. That's why we say Akhanda Mandalakaram. In life, Akhanda Mandalakaram means all pervading reality is called Guru. Everywhere. So, mother is the first Guru. The father is the Guru. Your classmates, teachers, students are the Guru. Your enemies are the Guru. Your teacher is the Guru. So then we get confused. Well, Guru is everywhere. Guru is in me also. I don't need to learn anything. So if Guru is in you, why do you go to school? Learn physics from inner Guru. If Guru is inside you, learn chemistry from inner Guru. But we need outer Guru also. The inner Guru is awareness, outer Guru teaches. So the teaching and awareness have to meet. So many people don't understand the inner and outer. The Guru is in all of us. So that principle will apply only to spiritual teaching. Otherwise, everywhere I want a Guru. For spiritual teaching, Guru is inside. Why do I need a Guru? So for physics teaching, you need a Guru. Chemistry teaching, you need a Guru. Because Guru is inside you. The inner Guru has to communicate to outer Guru has to communicate to inner Guru. Then only the teaching happens. Same thing is true in spirituality. We apply different logic for spirituality and material life. They are not different. They are only one logic. The outer Guru and inner Guru. They have to meet together. That's the realization. The Guru meets the Guru. The outer Guru meets the inner Guru. That is called realization. The inner Guru awakens. So let us look at the different types of Gurus in our life. So there is what we call as, what happened? So what we call as different types of Guru. Mother is the Guru, father is the Guru, my friends are my Guru, the school teacher or physics teacher or chemistry teacher is Guru. What we call as worldly teacher. Worldly teacher. What they teach? They teach how to make a living, how to survive, how to compete. Right? So then we have many other worldly teachers. Worldly teachers, other worldly teachers. Other worldly teachers are called preachers. Okay, they preach. What do they preach? They preach heaven and hell. You'll go to heaven if you do this on the earth. Okay, so they'll teach about this world and other world. Their always focus is on after death. After death, what will you go to heaven? You'll go to hell. So that's why you have to behave like this here. Their teaching is based on the fear. Fear and reward. If you go to heaven, so you'll get so many beautiful facilities, 5-star facilities. If you go to hell, they'll roast you. The teaching is based on heaven and hell and fear in the earth. There's a fear created by many of the preachers. If you don't behave properly, you'll go to hell. If you behave properly, like this, what I say, you'll go to heaven. They're called other worldly teachers. The worldly teachers are there. That's okay for survival. Other worldly teachers try to make you behave in certain pattern of life. Believe. They're focused on belief. Then there's Acharya. Who is Acharya? Acharya is the one who teaches you scriptures, yoga, Bhagavad Gita. He has good knowledge and his life is worth emulating. He has a lifestyle which is sattvic. It's called Acharya. Then comes this Sadguru. Sadguru is the realized master. He is the enlightened one. He is Nirguna Nirakara, formless. But he appears in the form of human being. It's called Saguna form. Saguna form of the realized master is called Saguna form in the human form, and Nirguna form is transcendental. So realized master appears in Saguna and Nirguna. The teaching has to finally come from Saguna. Nirguna cannot teach. There's no teaching possible with the Nirguna form. Okay. That's called Sadguru. Now, there are many Sadgurus in the world. Finally, my Sadguru, a final form of Guru, one who teaches me self-realization, beyond which all my doubts are cleared. I am established in Atma Dnana. That means one who gives the last mile, who helps you to cross over. He is called Karana Guru. See, there is anything in life is called Karya Karana Sambandha, cause and effect. Without cause, there's no effect. Right? The cause and effect is there. So, for example, I throw a stone, the stone falls. The cause is there, throwing the stone, falling is the effect. Cause and effect is the nature of life. But Sadguru, cause is called Karya, Karana, and effect is called Karya. So Sadguru is the causeless cause. Because causeless cause, when you say causeless cause, you are never bonded. You don't have birth or death. You are no bondage and liberation as Atma. But you don't know that. You are looking for some support to get over. So that's where a realized master, Karana Guru, comes into your life. And Karana Guru is physical form, human form. Because Nirakar, Nirguna cannot teach. The formless cannot teach. So that Guru gives you clarity about self-knowledge. He is called Karana, cause. He is the causeless cause. Because you are never bonded, you don't have liberation also. He removes your ignorance. That's why he's causeless cause. That's why Karana Guru. And finally, in your spiritual journey, you will meet so many gurus. You will meet Sadgurus also. Only when you meet your Karana Guru, your journey is over. Till you meet your Karana Guru, your journey is not over. Something to learn, something to know. The inner consciousness will keep on telling you, something is missing in my life. Inner feeling, no, mind, ultimately, mind is the one who keeps on creeping. I have not realized. I want to realize something more. Ultimately, it's coming from mind only, no? So that's where I have heard one story of one saint in Karnataka, 16th century. He was a great sage, great saint. He had a great master. And that great master had many, many disciples. And many of them were enlightened also. Jnanis also. 14th century. So now this Shishya, after many years, he's not enlightened. He goes to Guru. So many people are enlightened with you. I'm not enlightened. What to do? Then Guru says, you'll meet your Karana Guru. They call it as Bimba Guru. Okay? So the Bimba Guru, it comes in your life. That time you'll realize. This story is in one of the Dasas traditions. Many Dasas are there in that. So this person finally meets a Muslim fakir who becomes Karana Guru. So there's a Karana Guru. Karana Guru means finally who gives you the Atma Dnana and helps you to cross over. So that person is Karana Guru. Then there's Atma Guru. Guru is always in us. There's Guru all the time in us. Guru we don't have to find outside. Our inner Guru is called Atma Guru. Atma Guru is called Sadguru. But the Sadguru, Atma Guru's teaching is in silence, stillness. Our mind is noisy. Our intellect is confused. So that teaching is confused and distorted by the intellect and the mind. Inner Guru, we are not able to understand because inner Guru is Dakshinamurti, who teaches in silence, Sakshi. Our mind, intellect and mind corrupts such teaching. And many people say, my inner guru has told. They will put their own vasanas and samskaras into that. Impressions. That's where, when you are mature, when you are ripe, Sadguru comes into your life. Your Karana Guru comes into your life. So then there's a meeting of Karana Guru and inner Atma Guru. So the mind becomes silent. The mind and intellect becomes silent. So that is the time your mind, which is silent, receives the teaching fully. That is the meaning of Sharanagati, surrender. The mind has to become silent. The mind doesn't become silent just like that. So I've told 5 different types of guru. Worldly teacher, your mother, your father, and your classmates, and your school teacher. Other worldly teacher is called preacher. Acharya is who teaches scriptures and yoga. Acharya means something who teaches your behavioral changes, transformation. Sadguru is one who teaches transcendence, going beyond. And out of many Sadgurus, one Sadguru comes into your life, is called Karana Guru. This is a final Guru. That's the final destination. Atma Guru. Atma Guru is inner self. When Karana Guru is come into your inner life, Atma Guru is awakened fully. Otherwise, Atma Guru is sleeping with the mind, identifying the mind. Is that clear? See, the world has many sadhus, many Mahatmas, many Santas, many saints. Finally, because of our karmic connection, we will meet one Karana Guru or Bimba Guru. That is the fulfillment of our journey. So it's like this. There are many boys who can eligible for marriage. There are many girls who are eligible for marriage. Finally, marriage happens, one boy and one girl. Finally, your enlightenment is with one Karana Guru and the Shishya. That is the enlightenment. Finally, when you are mature, that Karana Guru's teaching will elevate you. He is causeless cause. He is not in your framework of cause and effect. So earlier, every guru is making your cause and your vasanas. All gurus in your life are because of the karmic impressions. See, don't worry about that. What I'm saying is, ultimately, the universe will send one Karana Guru in your life. Karana Guru is Sadguru and Karana Guru. So it is not because of your Karnama, it is when you are mature, the universe blesses with you. That's called causeless cause. Yeah. So I told you there are 5 different types of gurus. Out of these gurus, worldly teacher, other worldly teacher, Acharya, these are because of the karmic connection, karmic impressions. Sadguru comes into your life, Karana Guru comes into your life. It's because of grace. It's not karmic connection. The law of karma is breaking down there. Your good karma can come take to your Sadguru. Okay. But recognizing Sadguru, being with the Sadguru, getting the teaching is the grace. The cause and effect is broken down there. It's called causeless cause. That's why it's called Karana Guru. So now we have a question. Who is Sadguru? One who lives in Satya Jnana, true wisdom of self. One who is Satyavak, who teaches the truth of self-knowledge. And Satyacharya, one who lives the truth. Satyadnana, Satyavak, Satyacharya. He alone is Sadguru. Many people talk but don't walk. Many people walk but don't talk. There is a Sadguru is Satyadnana, Satyavak, Satyacharya. So Sadguru is one who is Brahmanishta, one who is established in Brahman, one who has realized the self. And he lives in the light of the self. He glows in the light of self, Atma Jyoti. He should be able to Shrotriya. Shrotriya means one who is able to open the doors of light. The door is inside. Your inner door has to be opened through wisdom, Jnana, Atma Jnana. The inner light, inner Jnana opens up. For that, he should be Shrotriya. He should have a knowledge of, I don't say Sanskrit knowledge, grammatical knowledge, not information. The wisdom of scriptures. He is a living embodiment of scriptures. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa didn't study any scriptures, but he was a living embodiment of scriptures. Whatever he spoke was the truth. Shrotriya. And walking the talk. Life should be in tune with his Jnana. So people can say, I am Brahman. Yeah, I am Brahman, so I am the world also. I am every living being also. I am the totality of the world. So if I am totality of the world, how much compassion and love should be there? And what kind of action should be there? Full of compassion, full of love, and action for Loka Kalyana. This walking the talk. He walks on the path of light. Satyadnanam, Satyavak, Satyacharya. If these three are there, are Sadguru. So now, Guru Gita is about Upasana. Upasana means worship. Upasana means something which takes me to near God. We know Upasana, hero worship. All of us worship heroes. Right? Hero worship. But Guru Upasana is zero worship. There's a difference between hero worship and zero worship. All of us are worshipping something or other in our life. Okay? For my young daughter, the father is the hero. For the son, mother is the heroine. All of us have a hero in life. Something which we want to emulate. What we call Upasana. A budding film actor puts the photos of various film gods. They're all actually gods only. Even gods people don't worship. So many gods people worship. Film gods. I had my colleague in my earlier company. Okay. So 3 days he was missing in the office. People didn't know. Should we give a police complaint or not? After 3 days, he comes to the office. Shirt is torn, some injuries here and there. People say, and he seems to be so weak also. Yes, but he's so joyful. What happened? Yeah, there was a film shooting. My favorite heroine had come there. To get her autograph was so difficult. See, 3 days I stayed day and night to get her autograph. I have got autograph. Upasana is very natural to us. But question is, what do you do Upasana? What do you worship in life? Somebody worships money. Somebody worships beauty. Somebody worships power. Somebody worships position. Everybody worships something or other in life. And somebody worships gods also. Deities also. So when you worship a hero worship, at least you see the hero there. And his behavior you emulate. Maybe he puts a earring, you'll put a earring. Maybe he puts something, or he has a hairstyle, you emulate hairstyle. So we worship the personality. And we do deity worship. Heroes are at least visible. Deities are not visible. Deities only we have heard of the stories. And we superimpose our own imagination of the deities, gods. Our own fantasies and imagination of the gods. And that you worship. Really, what are we worshipping? We are worshipping our own imagination and fantasies. Are we really worshipping the deities? Our own imaginations, our own fantasies, and cultural conditioning we are worshipping in the form of deities. Nobody has seen the deities. But we superimpose our own ideas, concepts, and cultural conditioning on the deities. Our own aspirations. The deity the deity of Bombay is Mahalakshmi. Bombay is the capital, financial capital. That represents the financial aspirations of this place. The deity of Sringeri is Sharadamba, the deity for knowledge. So what happens? Our aspirations, our desires, we represent the form of deity. And we worship that. In the process, we grow in that aspect of life. Only few people come to the worship of Guru Upasana. Depending on the stage of life, we do different upasanas. A young boy is constantly worshipping girl, beautiful girl. Girl worships a boy. Then man grows in life. He worships a deity, maybe Vishnu or Lakshmi, because he needs a progress in the career. Then after a mid-age, he feels, okay, it's too much of stress. Let me get some detachment, worships Shiva, Vairagya. Then finally, few people come to the enlightenment, liberation, freedom. That's called Sadguru. So Guru Gita is about Upasana of Sadguru, who is liberated. Now there's a difference between deity worship and Guru Upasana. Deity cannot be seen. Our imagination is superimpose the deity. Guru is seen. That's why Guru is called Pratyaksha Devata. So deity, we can superimpose a lot of our concepts, but you cannot superimpose those concepts on somebody sitting in front of me. It's a pratyaksha, whereas devatas are paroksha, not seen. So now the Guru is Shrotriya and Brahmanishta. His life itself becomes the teaching. He lives, he is able to understand the book of wisdom, which is Vedas, Upanishads. And his life is an open book, which teaches how to live. Such a person is called Sadguru. So the Upasana of Sadguru is the final in the spiritual journey, the enlightened master. Up to that point of time, you go through so many gurus in your life, so many, what we call as deities, finally come to Sadguru. That's the last stop in your journey. So if a journey you consider as a journey in a train, there are many, many stations. In each station, somebody comes in, somebody gets out. Somebody comes in, somebody gets out. These are people, deities. Finally, when you are approaching a destination, your last but one station is called Sadguru. Saguna form, with the form. And final station is Nirguna form. After that, it's formless. The last form which you see is called your Karanaguna. And after that is formless. So Upasana, what is the meaning of Upasana? Upasana means constantly whatever we think, we become like that. For that to understand, you can, at the time of marriage, you have taken a photo, no? Boy and girl, they look very different. 25 years after marriage, you should take the photo. The photo's face of both will look alike. Husband has a wrinkle here, wife has a wrinkle here. Husband has swelling here, wife is like this. So husband and wife start looking like each other because they start reflecting each other. Constantly wife is thinking of husband, husband is thinking of wife. Whatever you think, you become in life. Yad bhavayati tad bhavati. Whatever you think, you become like that. That's called Brahmara Kita Nyaya in Vedanta. There's a Brahmara, a bee, it picks up an insect, Kita, and it keeps in a nest. So the insect is very worried about the bee. So it constantly thinks of bee and it gets a wing and flies off. Whatever you constantly think, you become that. What are you thinking constantly in your life? You have to ask yourself. When that thinking becomes dhyana moolam guror murti, form of the guru becomes your thinking. What is the form of the guru? Physical form of the guru represents, radiates peace and love. Mental form of the guru is compassion and wisdom. Transcendental form of this, formless. When your mind goes constantly towards guru, then it becomes dhyana. Otherwise, people say, I want to meditate. I want to meditate. What do I want to meditate? I close my eyes. Okay, I visualize the form. The form disappears because you are visualizing the form. Guru is not something to visualize. Guru is something called Pratyaksha Devata. There's no visualization. So this is the Guru Upasana is told in Guru Gita. So in Upasana, we grow in 4 stages. It's called Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Sayujya. Salokya means you feel you are in the presence of the Guru, physical presence. Samipya means you are in the mental presence. The qualities of the Guru, the equanimity, compassion, they start manifesting in you. Sarupya means the clarity of the Guru starts manifesting in you. Sayujya means you feel you are one with the Guru. This is the path in the Upasana. Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Sayujya. Okay. Salokya means physical. I'm still physically oriented. So I need a physical company of the Guru, the teaching. Samipya means you're mentally you are close. That means the qualities of Guru develop in you. Sarupya means intellectually, intuitively, the clarity develops. Sayujya means you feel one with the Guru all the time. And who is Guru? A Jivan Mukta alone can be Guru. So it's called Sadguru. Sayujya Mukti. Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Sayujya. So in that Sayujya Mukti, somewhere Sadhyo Mukti happens. Sadhyo Mukti means liberation. Sadhyo Mukti means enlightenment through clarity, Jnana. Sayujya Mukti is in Bhakti Marga, Guru Bhakti, Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Sayujya. Sadhyo Mukti is Atma Jnana, liberation. Somewhere in this path will happen. So, we are all very familiar with hero worship, right? We keep somebody on the pedestal. so that pedestal, when becomes an enlightened master or Sadguru, then are almost approaching the end of your spiritual journey, end of life journey. Punarapi Janam, Punarapi Maranam, it comes to an end when Sadguru becomes your Ishta Devata, final destination. So, Guru worship and hero worship, there's a difference. Hero worship is about personality. Guru worship is about zero worship. One who has become zero, one who has become free from ego is called Guru. So, hero worship and zero worship, there's a lot of difference. Hero worship will boost your ego. Zero worship will drop your ego, help you drop your ego. So people think, oh, Guru worship, he is going to Guru. Guru worship and hero worship, there's a lot of difference. In hero worship, you will develop the ego, boost your ego. In Guru worship, you drop your ego. Guru is the zero. Somebody who has become nobody and that nobody has become everybody is called Guru, the totality. So there is a very difference between the hero worship and Guru worship. Zero worship and hero worship. Shloka number 15. Yadangri Kamala Dvandvam. So what he says in shloka number 15, I offer my pranams. I surrender to the lotus feet of my Guru, who can wipe out the passions caused by the dualities of joys and sorrows, cold and heat, and which can help cross over the ocean of life. On the right hand side, I've shown the picture of duality of life. Our heart and head are constantly in tussle. The life has gain and loss, happiness and unhappiness, success and failure. They tear our head and heart apart. Our head says something, heart says something. Okay? Our heart says something, head says something. And both of them don't agree on anything because of duality of life. So now, Guru's feet are also two. See, his comparison is like this. The world is dual. Okay? Two is the world. Duality is the world. And Guru's feet are two. Okay? The feet also is two. The two cancels the other two. The 2 feet of the master cancels the duality of the world. And what kind of feet is that? Lotus feet. Something which has bloomed. Lotus represents enlightenment. Bhakti and dana, the devotion and wisdom, are the 2 feet of the master. And it has bloomed. Huh? Dana and bhakti. So now, if you catch hold of dana and bhakti, okay, 2 feet of the master, catch hold properly, dana and bhakti, you'll cross over the ocean of samsara, ocean of life. Which is ocean of life has also duality, 2. Master's feet is 2, the world has 2. Duality. So only when you catch hold of master's feet, which is jnana and bhakti, you'll cross over the ocean of samsara, duality. Dehi Brahma Bhaved Asmat. Dehi Brahma Bhaved. So Dehi means Jiva, one who possesses Deha. Brahma Bhave, that means he becomes Brahman. The body is the temple of God. The body is the abode of Jiva, individual soul. But what Jiva doesn't recognize? Jiva, the body is nothing but temple of God. God is Brahman. So the Jiva realizes Brahman in this temple called body. All sins are washed off. Papa, punya, karma is washed off. Mind gets purified once one surrenders to the lotus feet of the Guru. Doing service at the feet of the Guru helps Jiva to realize Brahman. The body is the temple of God. In the temple, you realize Brahman. Dehi, Jiva, becomes Brahman once he surrenders to the Guru and does service to the lotus feet of the master. Our mind will become divine. We recognize the inner self as Atma, as Brahman. Atma Darshanam, Brahma Darshanam, Brahma Darshanam, Satya Darshanam. And this has to happen in a temple. Which temple is that? This temple. How? We have to surrender and do service to the Guru. We have heard the four dhamas. Charo dham Guru Charano me. Four dhamas are there at the feet of the master. Four dhamas are Gangotri, Yamunotri, Kedarnath, Badrinath. There are four dhamas. Four holy places. Sacred places. Badrinath stands for Shiva. Sorry, Kedarnath is for Shiva. Badrinath is for Vishnu. Gangotri and Yamunotri are two rivers, Ugamasthan, nearby. So Ganga represents Jnana Ganga. Yamuna represents the Karma Yoga. Shiva represents Vairagya and Vishnu represents devotion, Bhakti. So the Char Dhamas are representing Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga. Karma Yoga is Yamunotri. Jnana Yoga is Gangotri. Vairagya is Kedarnath. Bhakti is Badrinath. These are Char Dhamas. People do a lot of effort and go to a Tirtha Yatra, holy place. So these places are called holy places. They are holy means Tirtha. Tirtha means one which purifies you. But we don't understand the real essence of Tirtha Yatra. Tirtha Yatra is a package tour. Flight, taxi, good guest house, air-conditioned restroom, guest house, ticket, darshan, come back. That is not Tirtha Yatra. That's a package tour. The ancient people did Tirtha Yatra with the intention. First of all, you go to a place which is naturally beautiful. Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri, Yamunotri, Himalayan surroundings. Your mind calms down. So then, a Tirtha Yatra, Tirtham Karoti Tirthani. In the place where Tirtha Yatra is done, some people who are holy, who will make the river place purified, will stay. Who are the holy people? The people who have the wisdom. So purpose of going to Tirtha Yatra is first to calm down the mind in the nature, then take a dip in the holy river and meet these holy people, Mahatmas, who will get a Jnana. It's not a package tour. In earlier days, package tour was not there. When you go to Tirtha Yatra, you have to stay somewhere. So there is a place, there are ashrams will be there. Some Jnani will be there, some Mahatma will be there. So you stay there, he gives you some food. Then he'll give you some Jnana also. Tirtham Karoti Tirthani. The holy places are purified by the holy men. The purpose is not just taking holy dip. Purpose is to meet the holy men and get blessing in the form of teaching. Charo, Guru Charano me Charo Dham. All four things are there in Guru's feet. How is that? Guru's pada, feet I said, Bhakti and Jnana. Bhakti and Jnana represented by Vishnu and Shiva. So Bhakti and Jnana. Okay. And the Padukas are represented by Viveka and Vairagya. Discrimination and dispassion. How many are there? 4. 2 feet and 2 footwear. Char. Guru Charano me Charo Dham. Jnana, Bhakti, Vairagya. They are all there at the feet of the master. Only thing is, in a holy place, you may go and may not meet the wise men and come back. Tirtha Yatra is not complete until you get Jnana. That's why they say you stay in Tirtha Yatra place some days. Some wisdom will come to you. So Guru Charana, Bhakti and Jnana and Paduka, which is Viveka and Vairagya, together represent the four Char Dham. No package too. So here he says, one who sprinkles water of the, actually what we call Guru Padodaka. do pada puja and sprinkles waters on his head, he gets the benefit of bathing in all holy rivers, not one holy river. If you go to one holy river called Ganga, there'll be another 7 rivers: Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri. So you have to do all India tour to bathe in all holy rivers. All holy rivers you bathe when you do Guru Padodaka, wash the feet of the Guru and sprinkle it on the head. So you have to understand the essential meaning. Guru Pada, or the feet, the ground on which he stands, is called bhakti, devotion, and jnana. Guru Padodaka is sprinkle, devotion, and jnana on your head. So that is the essence of all holy rivers. Shiva tells Parvati, sloka number 18, the ablutions of the Guru, may the sins get dried up. The brilliance of knowledge enhances and ocean of life is crossed. Guru Padodakam Pitva. Drink the water which is wash the feet of the Guru. It's called Tirtha. That you drink. So please understand, do not take very literal meaning of this. The essential meaning of this, Guru Pada, is Jnana and Bhakti. So wash that feet and drink water. That means let that essence of Jnana and Bhakti get into you. So please understand, in spirituality, drinking and eating, actually, in our life, eating means through mouth, drinking is through mouth. Drinking and eating in spiritual life is using sense organs. So drinking the Guru Padodaka means listening, Shravana. Okay, it is not literal drinking. Bhakti and Jnana, you do Shravana. That's drink through your ears. All sins dried up. Shravana matrena muktihi. Listening alone liberates you. The brilliance of knowledge shines, and ocean of life is crossed, samsara is crossed. So, Guru Padodakam Pitva means drink the water after washing the feet of the Guru. Feet of the Guru means stand, the position, which is Jnana and Bhakti. So, drinking doesn't mean physical drinking. Drinking through ears also is drinking. Shravana. So drinking through eyes is also drinking. How? Look at the peace and silence. Right? So we see now, here, that day, I was sitting in front of the voice. He was eating me. He was, are you eating? No, he's looking me like he's eating. He through you eat, look, you can eat. So, little bit literal translation will confuse us. We have to understand, it's actually a metaphor. Drinking means drink the nectar, and see, it said spirituality is nectar. Nectar is drink only through mouth, but nectar can be drunk through ears also. So, Guru Padodakam Pitva. Teaching of Bhakti and Jnana. Drinking is through hearing and seeing. Seeing is also drinking. Seeing the form of Guru is peace, love, and service. So these are all Jnana. If ignorance is rooted out, the actions which are the cause of birth are to be set aside. Knowledge and detachment are to be attained. One must drink the ablutions of one's Guru. Ablutions means the water from the feet. Literally, it's not water from the feet. Literally, the teachings, actions of the Guru. Seeing the actions of the Guru. That is drinking. Drinking through eyes, drinking through ears. That's called Tirtha. What will do? Ignorance will go. Adnana will go. Which causes, Adnana is the cause of birth and death, cycle of birth and death. Jnana, Viveka and Vairagya are attained. How Viveka and Vairagya can be attained? Only through Shravana. One must drink the ablutions of Guru. And you have to do Guru Pada Seva. You have to do service to the Guru. Okay, please understand the spiritual teaching is expressed in the language of the body. Okay, it is actually, you have to understand the meaning, the essential meaning. He roared like a tiger. That means, he did. It's all metaphorical language. The feet of the Guru is Jnana and Bhakti. Okay, Guru Pada Seva, service to the Guru, is he stands on the Jnana and Bhakti, and all his actions are based on Jnana and Bhakti. Service action, Loka Kalyana. Serve Jnana Yadna. That's service to the Guru. Drink Guru. Drink Guru's feet of water from the feet of the Guru. Listen to the teachings. See the action of the Guru. Be inspired. That will purify. Guru Padodakam Panam. You drink the Tirtha. Tirtha means something which purifies you. Washing the feet of the Guru. And this has been reiterated. So then Guru or Uchishtam. See, again, that's Guru or Uchishtam. Guru or Uchishtam means drink the water from the feet of the Guru. Guru or Uchishtam means Guru eats something. It left over in the plate, you start eating. Okay. So you may take in literal sense, what people do, Guru has eaten something. After that, he goes out, then take something in that and start eating. Okay. Now, this is our problem of understanding. We think that eating is only through mouth. Eating can happen through ears. Okay. Drinking can happen through eyes. Have you seen people looking at you as if they're eating? Right? So, eating and drinking by the Guru, what is left over, you should give me flower. You should drink and you should eat. In literal sense, what people do, people after feeding the Guru, they'll start eating. That's literal. The real meaning of that, I'll tell you. So one day, many people had gathered. So people requested Buddha, please give us enlightenment teaching. Buddha took a flower. Sat silently for a lot of time. Then he gave the flower to Ananda. Flower to one of disciples. So he took the flower. He looked at the flower and smiled. The teaching is over. And rest of people, please tell me something. They are asking for teaching. They didn't understand. So, Guru Uchishta, we have to understand properly. Okay? Anything Guru does, a Jnani does, his actions are 100%. His actions are 100%. Okay? When he sees, only seeing is there. There's no seer. When he hears, there's no hearer. There's only hearing. When he eats, there's no eater, only eating. Action is there, but there's no doer. What is the problem with the doer? The doer, the moment doer comes into picture, the doer is never satisfied. The impressions come into doer. In Guru's actions, there's no impression left at all. The doer has the impression. In action, there's no impression. The doership, doing without a doership is freedom. So that's what karma yoga is about. Do something where there's nothing is left. No impressions are left. That's called karma yoga. A Jnani lives in such a way that his life is full. If he sees something, seeing is there. There's no seer. Because seer comes, oh, I want to see again. The desire will come. I like this, I don't like this will come. Therefore, the seer. When I hear something, hearer doesn't come in Jnani. Okay? Why? Hearer comes, oh, this nice music is nice. I want to hear it again. This impression will come. The error is not there. All Guru's actions are complete. Then what is left after the Guru's action? Silence. So Guru Uchishta means absorb that silence. Not the food which is left over. Are you getting what I'm saying? How spiritual teaching can be misunderstood. What is left over after Guru enjoys the food? Food is through mouth, ears, anything. Guru does anything. What is left over of that? Nothing is left over. There is no doer. There is no enjoyer. There is no knower. What is left over after that? Uchishta, silence and peace. Enjoy that silence and peace. When Buddha looked at flower and he was seeing, there's no seer. His disciple understood there's no seer. He smiled, and rest of the people are waiting for a Uchishta. What is going to talk? He's waiting for what is that remaining teaching. There's no remaining teaching. Teaching is over. Did you get the message? Guru Uchishta means we think, oh, what is this? Yeah, what is Guru left over? You have to eat. Guru left over is nothing, which is silence, peace. Enjoy that. So Guru's teaching, we think that Guru's teaching is when he speaks. When he speaks, the teaching is complete, speaking is complete. When he does something, action is complete. After that, nothing is left. Only silence is left. Peace is left. Enjoy the peace and you'll be blessed. That's called Guru Uchishta. But we don't do that. When you listen to Guru, you are not listening. You are doing running commentary. When you are listening, are you listening? When you are seeing Guru, are you seeing or are you doing commenting or judging? When you are doing service karma yoga, are you doing karma yoga or expecting when I will get enlightened? Running commentary. Are you 100% in your life? Guru is 100% in his life. 100% in any experience. There's no experiencer at all. There's no knower at all. There's no enjoyer at all. The knower, experiencer, enjoyer, karta, bhokta, gnata has karma. Guru's actions have no karma, no footprint. Is it clear? Guru Padodaka and Guru Uchishta is clear. If you don't understand this, if you take in literal sense, you'll be misled. Guru Uchishta also another meaning. Guru Uchishta means what is left over by Guru. Okay, so when we give Naivedya to Guru, God, right? We'll make nice Naivedya items. So we'll offer Naivedya to Guru, God. Okay, Naivedya we give banana, coconut, laddu, all those things. So then we say, God, you are eating. Naivedya means Nihivedya. Oh, Nihivedya means, oh God, this doesn't belong to me. You are given to me, I'm giving it back to you. I'm offering to you. What you have given to me, I'm offering to you. So then God accepts Naivedya. After that, what is left is Uchishta. What God has taken price Naivedya, that's called Uchishta. Uchishta means God has eaten something, leftover is there. Leftover comes back. In case of God, everything leftover comes back. Okay. So Guru Uchishta means God's Naivedya is Uchishta. Uchishta of God is called Prasada. That we'll accept. It's the blessing of God. So Guru Uchishta means whatever you do in life, offer it to Guru mentally. Then take that as Prasada. So that way you bring Guru in all your actions in life. When I'm undertaking some work, offer it to Guru. The result, offer it to Guru. So that way, let your whole life be Guru Mayam. Anything what you do, first offer and accept what comes back as Prasada. Whatever, good or bad, positive or negative. Your life will be transformed. That's called Guru Uchishta. The real meaning of Guru Uchishta. Singing the praise of the Guru is the singing praise of Shiva. Meditating upon the image of the Guru is meditating upon the infinite Shiva, self. Guru is the self, and Shiva has already told. Shiva is Guru, Guru is Shiva. One who makes the difference between Shiva and Guru will be pataki, false. So meditating on the form of the Guru is meditating on the form of the Shiva. Meditating on the form of chanting stotra of the Guru is chanting stotra of Shiva. So what is the difference here? What is the difference here? The difference is when you chant stotra of a deity, you have to visualize. The visualization is involved, mind is involved. When you chant the stotra of the Guru, there's no visualization because pratyaksha, the physically is present. So that's why Guru is called pratyaksha devata, whereas deity is called paroksha, indirect. So whatever you do as to the form of the Guru, I told you, physical form, which represents peace and love, and mental form, compassion, wisdom, and formless, transcendental form. So that meditation is called meditation. The stotra of the Guru is stotra of Shiva, stotra of Shiva is stotra of Guru. So that's where obeisance to the Sadguru, surrender to the master. The particles of the feet are the particles of whose feet, the dust of the feet of the master is of utmost importance for building bridge across the ocean of life. Dust of the feet of the master. See, there is a tradition in South India where we put Gopi Chandana. Morning, we put what you call Gopi Chandana. The Gopi Chandana is actually the Gopikas were in Vrindavan. The place they were where they walked. There's the feet, they walked on the sand there. The sand is called Chandana. So that powder, you put it on the head, remembering Gopikas, their devotion. That you put as Kumkum. People put Gopi Chandana every day to remember the devotion of Gopi. Now many of them put mechanically, that's different. The purpose is to remember the devotion of Gopika and may that devotion come in my life, intention. So the dust of the feet of Gopikas people worship, not even Krishna. So dust of the feet of the master, you put on your head, means the bhakti and jnana, viveka and vairagya, may that come into my life. So that's where it is not literally dust of the feet. When you put kumkum, remember Guru. When you put the what you call tilak, remember the Guru, the wisdom. This is Guru Pada Renu, the dust of the feet of the master in terms of bhakti, jnana, viveka, vairagya. So the whole idea is fill your life with Guru. May all your activity, Guru may be the first, Guru in the middle, Guru in the last. That's the whole idea. So obeisance to Sadguru, the particles of whose feet, dust of whose feet are utmost important to build the bridge across the ocean. So now here one thing which is big, the Jiva, the individual soul, Ishvara, the Lord, and Sadguru. We think it's triangle. There's a God somewhere, there's Jiva somewhere, there's Sadguru somewhere. There's no triangle. There's only Jiva and Sadguru, because Sadguru is Ishvara in human form. Because the moment you bring three, the mind gets split. One is seen and the other is unseen. Now, unseen sometimes becomes more important because of our imagination. Whereas seen becomes less important because seen, I see the human form. Right? If you are able to see the divinity in the human form, you can see divinity in yourself. That's the message. Kashi kshetram nivasascha Janavi Charanodakam. I want to go to Kashi Kshetra, right? Vishwanatha, Jyotirlinga. And there is this side is Gaya, Vishnupada. So people go to Kashi Kshetra. You know people who go to Kashi Kshetra? Kashi is the terminal place. In the hospital, many patients do inpatient treatment, outpatient treatment, they do. Okay. Finally, if that inpatient, outpatient treatment doesn't work, they're sent to a terminal place. What is it called? Not ICU. There's a place where people are on the verge of death. So there they don't give more of medicine and all. They'll give a little bit, they make them comfortable. Palliative care. Okay. There they don't do a lot of serious treatment. All the days make them comfortable. Palliative care means it's already ticket to go. Kashi is the palliative care of the world. Do you know that? Hundreds and thousands of people come there. They want to die in Kashi. Okay. The reason is, if you die in Kashi, there's no more rebirth. Kashi Kshetra is final. Mukti Dhama. Okay. You know why? If you go to Kashi Kshetra and sit in a room, you see outside, only you see all the time fires burning. Burning. From the out of the window, you will not see any beautiful scene. You will only see dead bodies burning. Okay. If you see dead bodies burning every day, then what will you understand? So I will also burn like this. All my desires, I want this, all become ashes like this. Vairagya will come to you naturally. Smashana. Right? Out of the window of a Kashi hotel, you see a lot of fires burning. So if you see every day, instead of death, you try to see life in the city. In Kashi Kshetra, you see only death. Everything is uncertain in life. Death is the only certainty. The certainty of death you see. Then your small choti see Asha. Asha, what I am doing? Ultimately for this purpose. Finally get burnt. When I came, I didn't bring anything. When I go, I won't take anything. Everything will get burnt here. So that understanding becomes very clear. So then what will happen? You'll become Vairagya will be established fully. And then some Santa Mahatma will be there, they'll get Jnana also. Jnana and Vairagya you'll get in Kashi. That's why it's called Mukti Dhama, place of liberation. Is it clear? So that's why when Buddha gets his disciples, first thing you'll say, 6 months, you go and meditate in a smashana, burial ground. Because these disciples will come, they would have come here because of frustration in the family, in the job, in the business. Somewhere they got a frustration. Still their desires are there. If you sit in the burial ground, day in and day out, people are getting burnt. They will understand. Ultimately, whatever my body itself will get burnt, whatever desires. So they'll get a proper Vairagya. That's why meditation in a burial ground was considered as one of the practices. Shiva is considered Smashanavashi. Because in Smashana, everything, whatever desire you have, all desires will ultimately get burnt in the Smashana. Real Vairagya will come. What happened to my body? What happened to my wealth? What happened to my this thing? Ultimately, it will get burnt, my dear. Nothing will be there. So the Vairagya gets become established. That's why Kashi Kshetra. Okay. And Jannavi Toyam. Jannavi is Ganga, Tirtha. So Shiva says that's an easier place. Guru's place, where Guru stays, Guru's house is Kashi Kshetra. And Guru's house is Jannavi Toya, Tirtha Jnana. How Guru's house is Kashi Kshetra? In Kashi Kshetra, if you go, the body will be burnt. In Guru's house, ego will be burnt. Better than burning the body, ego will be burnt. Jnana. So it's better than Kashi. So in Kashi Kshetra, you have to go travel there and stay there and see dead bodies burning. Ultimately, you get some vairagya, detachment. In Guru's place, through Viveka and discrimination teaching, entire ego will be burnt. Punarjanmana vidyate. There's no rebirth when ego dies. So, Guru's house is the burial ground for ego. Jhanavi toyam. Jhanavi is Ganga Tirtha. So people go there and take Ganga water. Okay. In Guru's place, you drink Ganga water through years. Gnana Ganga. So Ganga purifies. But Gnana Ganga liberates. That's why one day Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was teaching some people. So then somebody came and said, I want to go to Kashi. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa said, why do you want to go to Kashi? So I want to go to Kashi because once I take a bath in Ganga river, all my sins will be going. And Ramakrishna said, go. So I have heard that when you take a bath in Ganga river, no sins will be there. The sins will go and sit on the trees. But after you take the bath, the sins with their uncle, relatives, and friends will again come back. So physical purification is not final. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is giving Gnana Ganga, inner purification. Okay. So Tirtha Yatra is the inner purification. That happens in the abode of the Guru, Gnana Ganga. That's why Guru's house or Guru's abode is Kashi. So then comes next. Guru's abode is also Gaya. So Gaya, there is a Vishnu Pada. We have heard that Gaya is the place called Vishnu Pada. Right? So people go and do Shraddha, the ceremony, annual ceremony, or after death, they do a ceremony in Gaya, where there's a feet of the Vishnu is there, like that symbol. So they give that pinda or offer that what they want to offer to ancestors, they'll offer it to Vishnu Pada. So Guru's place, house is Kashi Kshetra. Guru's teaching is Jannavi, Ganga. And Vishweshwara uplifts from the world. Kashi Kshetra you go for liberation. Guru is none other than Vishweshwara, Shiva. Then Varanasi Kshetra, now Guru's Gaya. You do Gaya. Okay. The feet of Vishnu is there in Gaya. You do Shraddha. The belief is that if you do Shraddha in Gaya, your ancestors will be liberated. They'll get a mukti. In Guru's house, you do Shraddha for yourself. Ego. Ego is burnt. You are doing Shraddha for yourself. Then all your ancestors will get benefited. If somebody gets a dana in one lifetime, his 7 ancestors will get liberated. And future 7 generations will get liberated. So you are not only affecting past 7 generations, future 7 generations also with dana. That is the Guru Mahima. Guru Murtim Smare Nityam. So basically he is saying, bring Guru in all aspects of your life. Guru Murtim Smare Nityam. Guru should be, image of Guru should be kept. Image of the Guru is 3 forms: physical gross form, subtle form, and transcendental form. Guru's name always should be chanted. And the Guru's words should be obeyed. And there should not be any other thought. So Guru's words means teachings. Guru's teachings should not be just in your head, it should be in your life. Obeyed means teaching of Guru should come in your life. Apply. Just don't understand. The application is required. Guru Vakya Sthita Vidya. So again and again practice. Service to the Guru is utmost importance. Repetition. So Guru Shiva repeats. Do service to the Guru. Bring teaching of Guru in your life in all aspects. Remember Guru. So then, Swash Ashramam Swajatim. Drop your ashrama. Don't worry about your ashrama. Ashramas, Brahmacharya ashrama, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. 4 ashramas are there. Drop attachment to Varna. I am Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Varna, ashrama, dharma, drop it. Seek Guru's grace. If Guru is not there, none of this Varna and ashrama will give you any benefit. See why it is told. Sanatan Dharma has Varna Vyavastha and Ashrama Vyavastha. Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa, Ashrama. 4 ashramas. Why? A orderly way of life, dharmic way of life for Atmanu Mokshartham Jagaditaya. Selfless service and self-realization. Your lifestyle is prescribed for that. And Varna Vyavastha, Guna Karma, profession, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, profession is prescribed so that you evolve, purify yourself. Ultimately, what purpose? Moksha. If Guru's teaching is not there, either Varna nor Ashrama can save you. Jnana alone can save you. So, don't worry about Varna and Ashrama. Focus on Jnana, teaching. Those who meditate upon Guru, no other thought will, with no other thought. Those who focus on Guru form of Guru, Saguna and Nirguna form, are so sure to attain Paramapada. Paramapada is Mukti. So worship Guru in all faith and by all means. Those who attain the knowledge of Parabrahma through the grace of Guru, whether they be gods, saint, mains, or angels, or humans, are the unparalleled ones in all the 3 words. Such of them becomes Gurus themselves. So here you have to understand one important thing. The Guru's knowledge is attained through Parabrahma. They become Parabrahma. They realize I am Parabrahma. They can be gods, devatas, or they can be saints or angels, guardian spirits. They are unparalleled. They attain, they realize the Guru in themselves and they become Gurus. The wisdom will flow through them in their life. How is that so? See, the wisdom has 2 dimensions, a realization and teaching. When you learn from Guru, the teaching and wisdom both will come in your life. You will become embodiment of Gurutva in your life. Guru appears in your life. You'll be able to teach also. You'll be able to communicate also. You'll be able to pass on that message for Loka Kalyan. So there's a bead, there's a gem. It's called Parasamani in Sanskrit. So Parasamani is called alchemist's jewel. So the Parasamani, if it touches something, it becomes gold. Whereas Guru is like a Parasamani. Whomever it touches, they become Parasamani. Parasamani cannot make another Parasamani. Guru whom it touches through teaching become Guru themselves. Guru has no competition. Oh, Shishya, Guru desires that Shishya becomes Guru. It's not a Guru. Guru desires Shishya, I would want a Shishya. My Shishya is to become me. That is the desire of the Guru. Jyot se jyot jagao. Guru lights a lamp. So then there are people who get without Guru Dnana, because of their good karma, whatever that, they get a Dnana. The Dnana may be still incomplete, and the communication will be incomplete. Then comes the final shloka. What is the meaning of Guru? Gu stands for darkness, Ru for light. One who swallows the light of ignorance is Guru. He is none other than Parabrahma. So here, you have seen one apple falling from a tree. You have heard of a Newton's story. Newton was sitting below an apple tree. Apple fell on his head. Then he wondered, what is this apple? Why did it fall? Then he realized it's a gravitation force. So gravitation force in Sanskrit is called Gurutva Akarshana. Gravitation force is called Gurutva Akarshana. Okay, Sanskrit, every word has very deeper meaning. Gurutva Akarshana, Guru because it's heavy. It attracted, earth is heavy, it attracted. Gurutva Akarshana. Okay, gravity pulls you down to the earth. Karma pulls you down to the earth. Desires pull you down to the earth. Life of Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. Cycle of birth and death. But Gurutva Akarshana. See, Gurutva Akarshana is gravity. Gurutva Akarshana in Sanskrit, splitting in different way. Gurutva means the wisdom. Akarshana is attraction. Gurutva Akarshana attracts you, uplifts you. Gurutva Akarshana is gravity, pulls you down. Karma. Gurutva Akarshana, the force of Guru, the wisdom of Guru, uplifts you in the form of grace. Gu stands for darkness, Ru stands for light. One who destroys the light of darkness, avidya, through light of wisdom, Atma Dnana, is called Guru. Vasuki, can you sing the slokas? Can you put Vasuki?
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
Om Asya Shri Guru Gita Stotra Mantrasya Bhagavan Sadashiva Rishiti Nana Vidhani Chandhamsi Shri Guru Paramatma Devata Ham Bijam Saha Shaktihi Krom Kilakam Shri Guru Prasada Siddhyarte Mama Chaturvidha Purushartha Siddhyarte Jape Viniyogaha. 16th shloka. Dehi Brahma Bhavet Yasmat Tadidanim Prakashaye Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma Shri Guru Pada Sevanat Guru Padodakam Pitva Dhritva Shirasi Pavanam Sarvatirtha Vadahasya Samprapnoti Phalam Naraha Shoshanam Papa Pankasya Deepanam Gnana Tejasaha Guru Padodakam Devi Samsararnavatarakam Avidya Mulanashaya Janma Karma Nivruttaye Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartham Guru Padodakam Pibet Guru Padodakam Panam Guru Ruchishta Bhojanam Guru Murte Sada Dhyanam Guru Stotram Parojapaha Swadeshikaisya Vachanama Kirtanam Bhavedanantasya Shivasya Kirtanam Swadeshikasya Vacharupa Chintanam Bhavedyanantasya Shivasya Kirtanam Yat Padapam Savasvantaha Kepi Samsara Varidehe सेतुबन्धाय कल्पन्ते देशिकं तमुपास्महे काशीक्षेत्रं निवासश्च जाह्नवी चरणोदकम् गुरुर्विश्वेश्वरः साक्षात् तारकं ब्रह्म निश्चितम् गुरुपादाङ्कितं यत्र गया साधोक्षजोद्भवः तीर्थराजा प्रयागोऽसौ गुरुमूर्त्यै नमो नमः गुरुमूर्तिं स्मरेन् नित्यं गुरो नाम सदा जपेत् गुरोराज्ञां प्रकुर्वीता गुरोरन्यं न भावयेत् गुरुवक्त्रस्थिता विद्या प्राप्यते तत्प्रसादतः तस्मात् तं देशिकं ध्याये यथा योषित् प्रियं स्वकम् स्वाश्रमं च स्वजातिं च स्वकीर्तिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् एतत् सर्वं परित्यज्य गुरुमेव समाश्रयेत् अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो ये ध्रुवं तेषां परं पदम् तस्मात् सर्वप्रयत्नेन गुरोराराधनं कुरु गुरोर्मुखाश्च सम्प्राप्य देवि ब्रह्मात्मसंविदम् त्रैलोक्यस्फुटवक्तारो देवर्षि पितृमानवाः गुकाराश्चान्धकारो हि ऋकारः तेज उच्यते अज्ञानग्रासकं ब्रह्मा गुरुरेव न संशयः श्री गुरुपादार्पणमस्तु
Hari Om Vasaki.
हरि ओम गुरुजी
Light of Self Foundation has website and YouTube channel. So you can subscribe to this website and YouTube channel, and you can forward it to friends who are interested. Also, we have our children's program channel called I Lead. You can forward that to your friends, or you can forward it to your children. Anybody has a question? Any questions from Zoom? Any questions from here?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ ಇವತ್ತು
ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಕಾಶಿ ಯಾತ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡೋದ್ರಿ ಇವತ್ತು. ಕಾಶಿ ಯಾತ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡೋದ್ರಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇದು ಗುರು ಸೇವಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಚುವಲ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಜ್ಞಾನ and ವೈರಾಗ್ಯ through senses ಅಂತ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. It was very nice.
Because if you don't understand, literal will follow.
Yeah. It was very nice explanation actually.
If you do literally, it will be mechanical, ritual.
Yeah, correct. Rituals. It will become rituals. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಮಾತ್ರ.
There's a new destination ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು.
ಏನೋ?
There's a new destination, ಕಾರಣ ಗುರು. Karana Guru will also be Sadguru only, but he or she, whoever it is, he'll come in your life when it is appropriate. Like, how is it like?
He appears in your life because at that point of time, your journey will end. Spiritual journey is never end. It's not a never-ending journey. Okay. Spiritual journey ends in this lifetime. It's called Jivan Mukti. A proper ending will happen. Otherwise, it will be comma will be there. Full stop doesn't come. When Karana Guru comes, full stop will come. When other gurus are there, comma will be there. Comma, semicolon, hyphen mark, question mark will be there.
So, is there any yardstick or anything to know who will be the Karana Guru, or when it comes, it comes?
You can't know. You can't know. It is beyond cause and effect. Basically,
go ahead.
Basically, Karana Guru should be Sadguru. Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam.
Right.
So, that's the minimum qualification. Finally, you will become Karana Guru. depends on your maturity.
So may I ask you, like, what made you to go to Putturaja?
I didn't go. So it is for me, so that was the destined moment. It is not because of me, it is in spite of me. It happened. Guru appeared in my life.
No, but there should be some pointer to go to him, right?
Some pointer is, the pointer is, I had attained a good amount of maturity in my life. So I had felt that I didn't know question also. See, I didn't know what question to ask also. I don't know what I'm seeking. But I felt I need some guidance. What guidance I didn't know. So then I saw a small news item in one of Kannada newspapers about Ajja. 3-column article. Okay. Then I felt he may be the person, he may be the one who give me some answers or give guidance. So immediately, in a week's time, I decided to go. All that I can do, grace.
So it should happen on its own.
What is happening in your life because of you?
Nothing.
As if you are doing something in life. Tell me.
Nothing.
Everything is grace.
Right.
Okay. Anybody else? Any questions? Vaishnavi?
Hariom Guruji.
It was nice.
Who is speaking?
It's Vaishnavi's mother.
Ah.
Yeah, it was very nice. We could understand many things.
Okay.
Otherwise, it was like just as you said, it's mechanical.
Okay.
We got many meanings.
Okay.
Understanding and reading the slokas gives more happiness.
Very good. Wonderful.
Hariom Guruji, Raghav.
Hariom Raghav.
ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗೆ ಕಾರಣಗಳು ಹುಡುಕಿ ಸುಸ್ತಾಗಿತ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ. ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಕಾರಣ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಬಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗೆ ಕಾರಣ ಗುರುಗಳನ್ನ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ
ಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ ಕೈ ಹುಡುಕ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ ಆ ಯೋಗ ಬಂದಾಗ ಗುರುಗಳು ಕಾಣ್ತಾರಷ್ಟೇ. Guru appears in your life. You can't find Guru.
Hariom.
Okay. Hariom.
ಗುರುಜಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸುಕಿ.
ಹೇಳ್ರಿ.
ಇದು ಕಾರಣ ಗುರು ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಕಾರಣ ಇದು ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಇವಾಗ ಮದ್ವೆ ವಿಷಯ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಮ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕಾರಣ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಹುಡುಗ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಸಂಬಂಧ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ತರಾನೇ ಕಾರಣ ಗುರುನು ನೀವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರ ಒಬ್ರತ್ರ ಹೋದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಇವ್ರಲ್ಲ ಇವ್ರೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಂದಾಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಮ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೀರಾ. ಕಾರಣನೇ ಹೆಂಗಾಗತ್ತೆ? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಮ
ಅಲ್ಲ. ಉಳಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಮಫಲ ಸಂಬಂಧ. ಕರ್ಮಫಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾರಣ ಗುರು ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸಿಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ಮ ಎಂಡಾಗೋ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಮ ಫಲ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಕರ್ಮ ಕೊನೆಯಾಗೋ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಬರ್ತದ, ಅದು ಕರ್ಮದಿಂದ ಕರ್ಮ ಫಲ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಮ ಕೊನೆ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಕಾರಣ ಗುರುಗಳು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ.
ಮೆಚುರಿಟಿ.
ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕರ್ಮ ಫಲ. Karma is ending now. Its momentum is going. Momentum of karma is coming to an end.
Maturity, Guruji. Maturity.
So, ಇನ್ಯಾರಿಗೇನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದೆಯಪ್ಪ?
ಹರಿಯಂ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಮೆಚುರಿಟಿ ಆಯ್ತೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ. ನನಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಕಾರಣ ಗುರುವ ಕೃಪೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಅದು ಖಂಡಿತ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ. ನಾವ್ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ 7 to 1 2 ಅಂತ ನಾವ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಗುರುಜಿ ಧನ್ಯೋಸ್ಮಿ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಪೂರ್ಣಿಮಾ ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಹರಿಓಂ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ.
ಹರಿಓಂ.
ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗುರೋರ್ ಉಚ್ಚಿಷ್ಟ ಭೋಜನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅಮೇಸಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್, ರಿಯಲಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ. ತುಂಬಾ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯ್ತು ಕೇಳಿ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಅದನ್ನ. ಗುರೋರ್ ಉಚ್ಚಿಷ್ಟ ಭೋಜನಂ ಅನ್ನೋದೊಂದು ಸೂಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ, ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಇವತ್ತು. ಐ ಲವ್ ದಟ್, ರಿಯಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಲಿಟ್ರಲಿ ಟ್ರೂ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, ಡಿಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ವೇರ್ ಯು ಆರ್. ಇಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ರಿಯಲ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಡೀಪರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೀಪರ್. ಸಟಲ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ವಿಲ್ ಓಪನ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಸ್ ಯು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಸಟಲ್.
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಮೇಸಿಂಗ್. ಸೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ ನೀನು ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇಟ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಟೋಟಲಿ.
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಏನಮ್ಮ
ಲೋಟಸ್ ಫೀಟ್
ಸುಜಯ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ ಹೇಳಿ? ಹಾ, ಪಾದೋದಕಂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್.
ಲೋಟಸ್ ಫೀಟ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಲೋಟಸ್ ಫೀಟ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಫೀಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಭಕ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಜ್ಞಾನವೇ ಪಾದ. ಆ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಜ್ಞಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಜ್ಞಾನೋದಯ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಲೋಟಸ್ ಫೀಟ್. ಲೋಟಸ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಎನ್ಲೈಟನ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫೀಟ್, ಭಕ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಜ್ಞಾನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಎನ್ಲೈಟೆಂಡ್, ಬ್ಲೂ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಬರೀ ಕಾಲಾಗಿ ಉಳಿದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಅರಳಿದೆ.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯಾನಿಫೆಸ್ಟ್.
ಹೌದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಈಗ. 12 ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ.